Hey guys, we're back here for the video, guys. Another blog had just went up. Madden Ultimate Team revisions. Let's get right into this, guys. We have had some great dev blogs talking about new features and game modes coming to Madden 18. But until now, we really didn't talk about the fundamentals different about Madden Ultimate Team this year. If there's one thing we take a lot of pride in, it's listening to community. There were a lot to take in after this past year, and we've addressed a lot of concerns from the Madden community. Now let's get into it and start talking about these changes. Player overalls. Arguably, the number one piece of feedback collected last year was the players that did not receive enough of an individual rating boost to justify a 2 or 3 point overall jump. This made players feel like they couldn't tell much of a difference when playing with an upgraded player. To address this issue, we had to go back and make changes to our player overall formula. It's not easy to describe the changes that were made, but here's the general direction we went in. In the simplest terms, player overall is calculated in the similar way that the salary cap value is. Each player has a formula catered certainly for them. From there, we identify which ratings mean the most at each position and assign a weight to them. What this all really means is there is more individual ratings increase in order to increase a player's overall. We want even a 1 point overall increase to feel like a major difference in performance. Because of this, you see a lower rated player at the beginning of the year. The benefits of this overall philosophy shifts really come when the factors in how much better a player will feel after an increase of his overall, and later in the year when the player overall starts to get a little higher. Let's go back to Madden 17 and look at an example. Julio Jones had a 94 overall Man of the Month card. And if you plug the exact ratings in the Madden 18, he would be a 93. Here's what the 94 overall Julio Jones would look like. And this is what his look like. So overall wise, in Madden 17 it'd be a 94. Madden 18 it'd be a 94. Strength wise, 75. 75 for Madden 18. Speed 91 to 92. Acceleration 90 to 91. Agility 92 93. Jumping is 93 94. Catching is 92 to 93. Spec catch is 93 to 95. 89 to 92. Catching traffic 92 to 94. 91 to 92, 80 to 80, 76 to 76, 79 to 79, and 56 to 56. So pretty much, guys, what this means is that, a player might have the same rating being 94 to 94, but they have better stats. So each card that upgrades will have better stats each time they upgrade. So it won't just be a +1, +2 upgrade, and the upgrades will actually matter. So let's say it is a +1 stat. Let's say, +2 right here to spec catch. This player will actually play better. He'll actually be noticeably different. That's one example. Okay, but let's really highlight the change as we compare Le'Veon Bell 99 overall Signature Series item from Madden 17 with a hypothetical 99 overall Bell in Madden 18. Simply porting over the Madden 17 Bell, his overall would be a 97 in this year's game. He is bare minimum it would take to get to make Bell a 99 Madden 18. Again, if these stats were to go down by even 1 point, he would drop to a 98. So pretty much also what it's saying is, again, because stats actually matter, this year we saw players that were 99s where a lot of people be like, what? That's not a 99. It's like a 95. This year it's going to be different. This year, he's a 99, he's a 99. So as you guys can see, +1, +3, +2, +1, +1, +1, +1. But as you guys are seeing, this is actually a 99 overall player, where this wasn't an actual 99 overall player. So, very nice there. Since we're on the topic of overall, the way the team overall is calculated has been changed. We now have more positions like, well, obviously with 3, cornerback 3, D-tackle 2, and fullback that are including into the formula. You also notice that the position weights have been flattened out compared to past years. So you having a great quarterback won't significantly impact team overall. We want every position to feel important when it comes to building your team. So pretty much last year, fullback, cornerback 3, as it says, D-tackle 2, and wide receiver 3 did not calculate to you overall. This year, it will. Middle linebacker 2 still will not, but all those other positions, if you have a 20 overall fullback, that will pull down your overall. That's going to be a little bit more interesting. And also, as I said, quarterback, this year, quarterback weighed the most, I believe, at any single position, or at least on offense. This next year will not. It will actually not weigh that much. It will all be even. Another big factor of feedback topic was packs. It's extremely important to us to find a way to add more value to every pack that gets pulled. We accomplish this in a variety of ways, starting with the simplest and most notable change. Coach uniforms and stadium playbooks have been removed from packs. We do plan to do our very best to keep most packs exclusive, filled with players throughout the year. So how do you get these items that are moved from packs? You still start Madden Ultimate Team by selecting a starter pack, which provides all these items from the team you choose. When you're going to get more, you need to something we're calling team tokens. Team tokens are obtainable by trading in silver or gold players from certain teams. We don't have a specific example of how the sets are constructed yet, because the truth is we're still honing in on exact numbers to make sure we have it right at launch. But again, to obtain a Green Bay Packers team token, you have do numerous silver and gold sets, having systems like to continue adding value to each everything you pull out of packs. Upgrades. Whew. Team tokens are not only used for getting non-player items. These also show up when it comes time to upgrade various items in MUT. When talking about upgrades, there's no better place to start with players at launch. Each team has at least 4 different players that are eligible to be upgraded. Let's run through an example, but as before, let's start tweaking the final team tokens requirement. We're still tweaking them. Mike Evans, one of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers players eligible for upgrades, has 3 sets at launch. Requirements: 70 overall. Mike Evans earned from the Bucs starter pack. Bucs token, you receive a 75 overall, non-auctionable and tradable. You put the 75 overall into this set. With Bucs token, you receive an 81 overall. You put the 81 overall with Bucs token. Okay, I'm not gonna keep saying that every single time. But what's the card? But then also you had to put in 89 overall core elite Mike Evans, his base item in packs. Bucs team token, and then you see a 91 overall Mike Evans non-auctionable tradable. So also, Mike Evans gonna be 89, his base item. Cool. That example demonstrates the general structure for player upgrades and additional uses for team tokens, which again continues providing a value to every single pack, but players are not the only things that is upgradable. You can also upgrade coaches, stadiums, and both dark and light uniforms. Upgrading these items provides additional chemistry boost for players of that same team. This will encourage not only going out and finding some of the best players at each position, but also getting players from the same team, something we know a lot of our Madden players love to do already. If you are fully upgraded to the Pittsburgh coach stadium and both uniforms, every Steelers player on your team will have the following chemistry boost. So we are having dynamic duos in a way. So if you have everything Steelers, players, coaches, uniforms, everything, and you have fully upgraded to Pittsburgh and all that kind of stuff, you will receive all these chemistry boosts for all your all Steelers players. If you're able to fully upgrade the Pittsburgh Steelers coaches stadium and both uniforms, every Steelers player on your team will have these boosts. So it's a lot more with chemistries, guys. A lot more chemistries being added with the fact that you can actually connect your coaches, stadiums, and players together. Adjustment to tiers. With adjustments made to the player overall system, it also made sense for us to revisit the way we typically broken down our 4 tiers: bronze, silver, gold, and elite. The one that jumps out is the most is elite now. Starts in 80. Ooh, that's weird. Elite started at 80, guys. When running this proposal by some of our fans, we are excited about the ideas of more players from their team, favorite teams reaching the elite tier. We feel like having tiers broken up is nice and clean. Plus, who doesn't enjoy seeing more red paint? Silvers are 60 to 69, golds are 70 to 79, and elites are 80 to 99. As you may have picked out on some, we have showed you the Madden 18 card art for the Rookie Premier players. Program borders make a return. For those who are not familiar, imagine opening a pack and getting a Team of the Week player. Last year, the borders of the players would match his tier, gold or elite. But this year, all the Team of the Week players will have green borders regardless of their tier. We will have different colors for almost every program we release this year. Adjustments to trade block. Next up is a topic controversial in the community. It's something we talked about getting back to going back to all the way to Reddit AMA we did a few months ago. The trade block trade block in MUT has quite honestly been abused. Over 90% of the trades are lopsided in value and overwhelmingly used in bad ways. We went as far as having discussion on removing the trade block entirely, but that's not something we're ready to pull the trigger on. Instead of making the change, the trade block works in Madden 18. Now you trade an item, that item becomes non-auctionable and tradable. However, if the item is traded back to the original owner, it's once again become auctionable. This best compromise we could find when it came to reacting to security issues the trade block is presenting. While we are not punishing players who legitimately just want to let one of their friends trade or try out a new player, that's enough for one blog we're excited about Madden 18. Wow! So pretty much if you trade, let's say, they're saying this indirectly by the way, if you trade something from a farm account to your main account, it becomes non-auctionable and tradable until you trade it back to your main to your account, your farm account you just had it on. Wow. I heard a lot of rumors about that, and I didn't know if that was 100% true. That's really disappointing. That means they're indirectly trying to kill farm accounts. So let's not keep that as, you know, lopsided whatever. They're trying to kill farm accounts. That's plain and simple. That's really disappointing though. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like button, subscribe, channel if you're new.